Finding a pair of headphones for kids that won't break in a week or hurt their ears is honestly a bit of a mission. Most of the time, you're stuck choosing between cheap plastic that feels like it'll snap if you look at it wrong, or something way too expensive for a 7-year-old to be tossing into a backpack. This set from New Bee sits in that interesting middle ground. Right out of the box, the first thing that hits you is how light they are. They don't feel like a heavy piece of tech, which is exactly what you want when a kid is wearing them for an hour of schoolwork or a long car ride. The padding on the ear cups is surprisingly soft, too. It's not that stiff, scratchy foam you see on budget gear. It actually has a bit of give to it, which makes a huge difference for comfort during longer sessions. Now, the big selling point here is the volume limiting. It's got a switch that lets you toggle between 85 and 94 decibels. That's a smart move because 85 is great for quiet rooms. But if you're on a noisy plane or in the back of a car, that extra bump to 94 actually helps them hear their show without having to crank the volume to dangerous levels. It's a thoughtful touch that shows they actually thought about how these get used in the real world. The microphone is tucked away nicely, and for things like remote learning or chatting with friends during a game, it's perfectly clear. It's not studio quality, obviously, but for a kid's headset, it does the job without sounding like they're talking through a tin can. One thing to keep in mind, though, is the connection. It's a standard 3.5mm jack. If you're using a newer phone or a tablet that's ditched the headphone port, you're going to need an adapter. It's a bit of a nuisance to keep track of that little dongle, but that's just the reality of modern devices. The build quality feels solid enough to survive a few drops, thanks to that stainless steel slider in the headband. It's adjustable, so it'll grow with them for a few years, which is a nice bonus. If there's a downside, it's that the cable isn't detachable. If that cord gets snagged or chewed on, you're pretty much out of luck, which is a shame because the rest of the build is so sturdy. Still, for the price, it's hard to complain too much. It's a reliable, no-nonsense piece of gear that prioritizes hearing safety without making the kids feel like they're wearing medical equipment. If you need something that just works and won't cause a headache, this is a pretty solid pick.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.